Hey, hey, hey. Oh my goodness. It is your girl, Natasha Paris, the empowerment strategist, your resident therapist. And I am so excited to come before you for yet another season 3. Well, in this season, we are bringing more and more of what you like. We had an amazing season 2 with an average of about 50 to 60 downloads a week. And I am super excited because I am predicting that we are going to have close to about 100 and 150 downloads a week and moving in to 2 to 3, 4, almost 1,000 downloads a week. I am claiming it. Because I have something to share. So within this season 3, I'm super excited because we are going to be offering we're going to be bringing back the affirmations series where you are able to speak life into the things that you want for your life, and you're able to breathe deeply. So we're bringing back the affirmation series. In addition to that, we're going to bring back those topics that really support your growth. We're going to give you solutions to possible concerns that you may have. Look, I am not here to change the world, but I am here to really change the world. Okay, come on now. And so with that said, we are excited, and we're going to also be bringing some interviews. We are bringing some interviews to this platform, talking to people who you might want to know about, right? Yes, and who have something to also say. And as we have said before, I want you to do 3 things. I want you to hit that 5-star button on your favorite platform. In addition to that, I want you to share. And of course, I want you to comment. I want to hear from you. Season 3 is going to be amazing. So I want to hear from you. And so with that said, my friends, let's get right into it. Welcome to season 3. Let's go. Hello, my friends. Oh my goodness. It is me again, Natasha Paris, the empowerment strategist, as well as your resident therapist. And welcome to the Empower You 2 podcast. I am your host, and I'm super excited to talk about the specific topic, but also I want you to know that we're going to have an honest conversation, right? One that may be a little uncomfortable, but it's necessary. We're talking about the ways women, yes, women, specifically Black women, because I'm a Black woman, sometimes hurt one another, not just in obvious ways, but in subtle ways that really slowly chip away at our unity, our confidence, and our collective progress. And yes, I'm going to talk about it because it continues to happen, and I refuse to stand by to either participate in it or watch it take place and not say a thing. Because what I know for sure is that we are powerful women. We are powerful people. And it's important for us to not go any further, but to really address what has been happening. This is not about blaming Black women. It's about acknowledging the patterns that were often created by systems, trauma, and stereotypes, and then passed down through generations. And when we name the problem, we begin to heal, my friends. So welcome to episode 198. Our title for today is Sisterhood or Sabotage, Breaking the Cycle Among Black Women. And so how did this topic come about? Well, as a leader in my organization, as a leader in just doing the things that I have done and continue to do, I have come across women who have showed me their colors. And it has to stop, because the truth is, my friends, Black women are powerful. We are resilient. We're innovative and deeply influential. But sometimes the world's pressures turns inward and we begin to compete instead of collaborating. So today we're unpacking that uncomfortable conversation. We're going to unpack what is obviously in the room, what is obviously perpetuated consistently, but it doesn't have to be us. It doesn't have to be true. We can rebuke that level of energy. We can rebuke what the enemy tries to do, but we have to talk about it. So today we're unpacking the negative behaviors that show up between women, not just Black women, but women, period, why they exist, and how we can rebuild true sisterhood. One of the most common dynamics among women is silent competition. Let's talk about it. I'm going to put it on the table for episode 198. And if you're listening to this, I want you to share this with as many people as you can think, because this is a free podcast. Yes, it is. It's a free podcast on close to about 22 channels and platforms. And so I want you to share this, and I want you to listen intently. And if you have any concerns or you want to present a point, please do so by going to your favorite platform where you listen to me and share your thoughts. I will get back to you. Okay. So competition. Let's talk about the silent competition. It's the comparison culture. Oh my goodness, especially in social media. Who looks better? Let's talk about it. Does she look better in her hair, in her clothing, in her makeup? Does she look better because she has a partner? Let's talk about it. Or who's more successful? I am. I'm more successful than you are. And who do you think you are? Those are some of the things that are being said. Who has the better relationship? Yes, I did mention it initially, right? Who has the better relationship? I want what she has. She does not deserve to be in a loving, fulfilling relationship with a person that adores and respects and cherishes her. No, she doesn't deserve that. Or who's doing better financially? Oh my goodness, she has this nice house. She has nice clothing. I'm doing better. Can't you see? Among Black women, and yes, I am going to talk about it, specifically Black women, because I'm a Black woman. Among Black women, this sometimes shows up in who is the most accomplished despite the struggle of being seen, heard, and received. Instead of celebrating another woman's success, there can be side comments. Look at her. She thinks she's so cute. Subtle shade. Oh, she's not all that. Look at her hair. Oh, yeah. Did you see her nails? Oh, yeah. She needs to get her nails done. Oh, she is being too directive. She's not compassionate enough. Dismissive attitudes. You see it in the workplace where a Black woman may be a leader in her organization and she is supervising other Black women. And it is absolutely sad and ridiculous when they buck back and say, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing what you say. And I don't think that you're respectful. I don't think that you are listening to me. Or I'm not doing it at all. The dismissive attitudes. Social media has made this worse. It really has. Oh my gosh. You see it on the, Atlanta Housewives or other housewives shows where women are fighting. They're fighting. These are boss women doing some amazing things in their own lane, but they're fighting and they are consistently competing. Platforms constantly show highlights and reels of people's lives, and it can create the illusion that everyone else is thriving but you, because you are just barely surviving. But here's the truth, my friends, my women who are listening. Another woman's success is not your failure. I'm going to say that again. Another woman's success is truly not your failure. When we shift from comparison to collaboration, we all rise. When I look good, you look good. When you look good, I look good. We collectively look amazing. We collectively thrive. But we cannot be crabs in a barrel. We cannot be. And so let's talk about some of the things that women do. Women do to one another to break each other down. Okay, let's talk about the first thing that they do. Women. Gossip and character assassination. Well, yes, assassinating one's character, damaging a person's reputation in the form of gossip. Let's be honest, my friends. Sometimes conversations about other women turn into character assassinations. Instead of addressing conflict directly, some women will talk about each other behind each other's backs. They spread rumors that may not necessarily be true or discredit someone's achievement. I know how she got to the top. You've heard those comments. You've heard it. And if it has been you, then please own it. Look in the mirror and own it. This behavior often stems from insecurity. Yes, it does, because you are lacking something. And so you feel that if you could put it on someone else, that the mirror will be on them, not you. The attention will be on them. Also, it comes from unresolved trauma or a fear of being overlooked. You want to be in the limelight. You don't want to be overlooked. And because this woman is the boss and she's bossing, you feel I have to tear her down in order to feel good about myself. But my friends, my sisters, when we tear each other down, what it does is it reinforces that harmful stereotype. Those stereotypes that society already places on us. The world already tries to label us as aggressive, difficult, competitive, unable to support one another. Come on now. When we participate in the gossip and the sabotage, we unintentionally reinforce those narratives. We reinforce that we can't get along. We reinforce that we are always going at it. We reinforce the stereotypes that have been perpetuated on social media, on reality TV, that look at these Black women, they look good, but they don't know how to get along. They're always competing for attention. It's not a good look. Another thing that we as women may do, not all of us, but there are a few, policing each other. Another issue is, oh my goodness, policing each other's choices. Black women are often criticized by other women for what? How they dress, how they wear their hair, like I said earlier, whether they are married or single, if they have children, their career choices. Why are we policing each other's decisions? It's her decision if she's chosen not to have children. It's her decision if she's chosen to wear her hair natural. It's her decision if she's chosen not to wear heels but wear flats. All of this, my friends, is rooted in the idea that Black women must behave a certain way to be accepted or respected. We have to look the same. We have to be the same. But freedom, my friends, freedom, my sisters, means allowing other women to live their lives without constant judgment from one another. So let's talk about the root of that problem. Why is it that we do those things that are unacceptable? That's not positive. That is not in the light of what God wants us as women to do. To understand these behaviors, we have to acknowledge the history. For generations, my friends, generations, Black women were placed in an environment where they were limited opportunities, scarcity of resources, constant comparison. We were placed in positions where we had to fight, right? You know that saying that says, divided they are, the easily they fall. And then, of course, these external stereotypes were not that we were initially doing it. It was perpetuated, right, by the other. That if we can make up what Black women do to one another, then they'll fall in line and do it to themselves without us having to say it. When resources feel scarce, competition increases. But I want you to know that there is no scarcity, that you can sit at the table like I am. You can sit at the table like she can. That is the opportunity that we must always see, not scarcity. Add social media to the mix, oh my goodness, and suddenly every moment is being measured, compared, and evaluated. But the truth is there's enough space for all of us. There's enough space for us to sit at the table together and to make a difference, to be change agents. I really want to talk about bridging this gap. So how do we fix this? How do we honestly fix it? It starts with intentionality. It starts with sisterhood. It starts with you looking in the mirror and say to yourself, am I contributing to the stereotypes? Am I falling victim to what has been perpetuated and now I am doing it to someone else? Come on. It starts with you doing these 5 things. Celebrate loudly. And I want you to do this right now. Celebrate loudly. If a woman wins, support her. Promote her business. Share her accomplishments. Celebrate her loudly. Celebration is contagious. Second, I want you to address conflict directly. Don't talk about her behind her back. Instead of gossiping, have courageous conversations. Healthy communication builds trust. Even when it's uncomfortable to talk about, it's important to share. Don't do it behind her back. Go directly to her. Third, stop assuming competition is happening. Stop. Sometimes women walk into a room already guarded because they expect hostility. I don't expect it, but it comes. And I am a firm believer that if I believe positivity, great things will come to pass. Okay, a fourth is mentorship and collaboration. Let me say this. Older generations of women can mentor younger women. Professional collaborations strengthen communities and break the myth that only one woman can succeed. We can all sit at the table. And also, protecting each other is important, my friends. It is important for us to know that we can advocate for one another. Be the woman who says that narrative about Black women isn't true. And I believe that. I believe that no matter what comes my way, no matter what I see, I believe that I can attract women like me. It's important for us to get to a place where we're rewriting the narrative. The narrative about Black women being divided is old and tired. But we have the power to rewrite it, my sisters. Imagine what would happen if a Black woman truly operated from a place of collaboration, emotional support, security, economic empowerment, community accountability. Businesses would grow, communities would thrive, young girls would grow up seeing examples of what unity looks like amongst women instead of division. Okay, my friends, I said a lot, but you've heard this before. I'm sure you have. And if you haven't, here we are today in episode 198, talking about the importance of not dividing, but coming together. So as I close, I want you to know that sisterhood is not automatic. It's a practice. It requires humility, self-awareness, accountability, and intentional love for not just the person standing next to you, but also the love for yourself. The goal isn't perfection, my friends, my sisters. The goal is progress, doing something that you have not done before, but having the courage to do it today. Because when Black women stand together, history changes. And maybe the real revolution isn't just empowerment, it's unity. I thank you today for listening. If this conversation resonated with you, share this episode with another woman in your life. Let's continue building spaces where women uplift one another instead of tearing each other down. I want you to know that this is possible. It is very possible. So let me summarize. Let me basically say to you in a nutshell, we need to stop the behaviors that divide us, the dismissive attitudes, the side comments, the subtle shade. We need to stop it because what it does is it tears us apart. It really tears us apart. And I want you to know that this type of behavior that I described, the stereotypical behaviors, oh my goodness. Because my sisters, when we practice those types of stereotypical behaviors, we unintentionally reinforce the narratives, what is constantly being perpetuated on social media or in reality TV. And we have the power to make a change. We have a power to say enough is enough. You know that saying that says, be the change that you want to see in the world. And if you see it, say something. Say something. Because we can build these spaces where women uplift one another instead of tearing each other down, and we can all sit at the same table. So with that said, I am excited that we did have this actual real talk today. Real talk today, because my goal is to inspire and to empower you for so much more. And so with that said, as I close, always, I want you to be empowered for greatness, because without greatness, there's no you. And without you, there's absolutely no greatness. So with that said, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye.